Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to another Hiker Plays video. Today we are talking all things stamina. I'm sure a lot of you are already struggling with stamina, how to get stamina, or questioning where you should be using your stamina. If you're like me and you have an excess of stamina, what are you doing with your life? Because I really shouldn't have an excess of stamina. What am I doing with my life? You want to be using your stamina every single day. Make sure your stamina is always at the very minimum end of that, because if you want to progress, you need to be using your stamina. So, there are a number of ways to attain stamina. First, let's talk about that. How do you get stamina? Now, passively, you're going to be getting stamina every single day. If you click on the stamina bar, you will be able to see, well, if your stamina was low, it will give you a time on when your next stamina recharges. So it will tell you when your stamina is going to slowly start to fill up. You can also purchase stamina here 5 times a day. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you to maybe not go the full amount. Personally, I'm buying 5 stamina every single day because I want to progress as quickly as possible. So it's up to you. Again, it is your gems. You do what you want with them. A lot of people are going to probably say, if you're free to play, aim for sort of 2, maybe 3 refreshes. I'm probably going to tell you to go do all 5 because sod it, let's get strong. That's what we want. First week, we'll get strong. We'll worry about, saving resources after we get strong. I think that's my take on that. Now, you can also collect stamina through here, so collecting your income. This is also a very good source of gold. So as you rank up, you can see we're currently ranked 14. As you rank up, these rewards are going to change a little, so you will get a little bit more as you rank up. So if we go in and collect our income, you can see we have collected some gold. We haven't collected any stamina, unfortunately, because we didn't wait long enough, but I wanted to claim it anyway just for this video. So, additionally, you can gain stamina if you come into shop. Now, you should have been pulling, and you should have pulled a fair bit at this point. So, if you come into the Mage's Pieces shop, and then come into growth, you're going to be able to find stamina here, and you're going to be able to get 720 stamina with Mage's Pieces. So, the one that you should be getting every single day is the one over here. It only costs 4 pieces, or, well, 1 per 80 stamina, and you should have tons of shards here. Most of the time, you're not even going to want these characters, so just use them, select them, purchase them. Mega important every single day. Now, the more expensive one is the 200 stamina. Again, you claim this only twice, so you have to use 6 SSR shards, or SR shards. You may be running low on SR shards, and it's up to you how many of these you want to buy. Personally, again, I would be pushing this to the absolute maximum, provided you have the shards. Do be careful, though. Make sure you're not using any of the characters that you want to be using in the future. Someone like Finral, you probably want to keep. Suppose, like, Vardos is pretty good to keep. You might want to even keep Red Asta if you don't have a red tank. But, for the most part, most of these guys can be used. I mean, again, if Soul's your tank, or if Charmy is your healer, maybe, don't use those shards. But that's for you to decide, and that is something I would be spending your shards on. So go get stamina. You can get stamina from your squad, so we do push everyone to go and join a squad. If you join a squad, you're going to be able to come in. I'm going to just go into the shop now and show you every single week you can get up to 300 stamina. I have already bought my 300, and it actually resets in a day, so I'll be getting another 300 tomorrow. Make sure you get your 300 stamina a week from there. And then you will also get stamina through some login events and some events. So if we were to go into events, you could, and then we just scroll down, we'll be able to find certain events. I don't know if there's any up at the moment that give stamina. There might be. I'm sure you'll be able to see it anyway. But some of them do give stamina, and when they roll around, make sure you don't miss them, because stamina is that important. It pretty much defines whether or not you can play the game. So, stamina, super important. Now, what do you do with all the stamina? As you start up, you're going to want to level your characters up. You're going to want to reach these LR ranks. You want to try and get at least to UR, right? So you want to try and get your characters to UR, and then push them to LR. And in order to do that, you're going to first need to upgrade their bonds. We can jump into bonds now, and you can see bonds work in an XP-based system. So as you push your bond XP up, you're going to be able to unlock new rewards. At level 4, you unlock UR, and at level 10, you unlock LR. Very simple. For SR units, that slightly changes. At level 1, you unlock SSR, and then at level 6, you unlock UR, and then at level 10, you unlock LR. But again, it's not too different. Typically, you want to push all characters to bond level 10, so that they can become LR and push to level 100 at some point. The next thing you want to be doing is farming XP dungeons. So, once you've got your bonds up to a point where at least you can do URs, you want to come into challenge, you want to click normal challenges, so that bond patrol is where you would do your bonds, XP dungeon is where you would do XP. First 2 days of your account, these are the 2 dungeons you're probably going to be completing the most. Evergreen Forest and Bond Patrol. Once you can kill it at a high level, the higher the level, the better the loot, of course. And as you start getting these and lots of these, you're going to be able to push, you know, characters to level 80, to level 90, even to level 100 pretty quickly. You'll find you'll have a gold bottleneck. For the gold bottleneck, you just have to keep playing the game, and I promise you, you will get enough gold eventually. And just make sure you always do King Woof and all the other gold events, income, etc. And they're gonna give you enough gold. It is going to be a slight bottleneck, but that is going to be your only bottleneck. Now, let's say you finish day 2 and you've got a bunch of characters level 70, level 80, potentially even level 90, because you're awesome like that, because you spent on stamina. You can then jump into dungeon and we will start farming gear. At this point, your heroes should be in the region of probably about, if you've got LRs, probably in the region of 100k easily with your entire squad. So doing a power 9 dungeon is just going to be okay. You want to be doing the red dungeon because you know, if you watch my previous videos, you would know that you should have built a blue team at this point. The red dungeon is the easiest to clear out the lot of them, and it gives you some really good sets like the attack set, the speed set, and the defense set, which are super pivotal in when it comes to then trying to clear the other dungeons. So if you've built your blue units and you can now push your red dungeon at least to 9, because 9 is a good place where you can start getting some URs. You will start to get attack sets and you will start to get these. If you can do higher, even better. 10 would be sort of that great point where you get the sort of the better attack gears and the slightly better sets. You can see there's a slight difference. You've got the icon here and you've got a little star next to it. That's the slightly better version. Not stats wise, but the actual set bonus wise. The set bonus on those are just better outright. They're the sets you want to be aiming for. And if you can eventually push to, ooh, maybe not that button. If you can eventually push to, I think it was 13, that's when you can start getting LR gear. It is going to take you a while to get there. I don't know if you're going to be able to get there and then start, like, you know, spam clearing. Maybe not on the first week or not the first couple of days at the very minimum. But you could probably get to 15 and then manually clear by the first week. So, you know, definitely positive times ahead. This is where you want to be spending your stamina. So, Bond XP, Dungeon XP, and then farming gears. Once you get your gears to URs, you're going to then be able to push on and hopefully start getting LR gears. And then later on, we are going to be doing talents and we are going to be doing other bits as well. So we can, you know, gain more power and hopefully clear through the content that much cleaner. Once everything is done, you know, your characters are level 100. Your characters are then geared as well. You can then worry about, you know, building PvP teams, building different combinations. Maybe you want to build Asta to one-shot everyone. Go for it. But you need to have your foundation. Your foundation is going to be that blue team. So go and first week, get your stamina and invest in that blue team as quickly as possible. Boys, if you found this video entertaining or educational, please do let me know. Throw a like on this video and comment if you wish. There is a Discord down in the description below. If you want any assistance, you can join there, and then through the roles, click the black Clover role, and you'll be able to talk to some of us there. And other than that, boys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.